Om Shanti and greetings of peace to all my brothers and sisters, and wishing you a very happy Diwali. And today we will talk about the spiritual significance of Diwali. Diwali is actually a contraction of the word Deepavali, and Deepavali means literally a row of lights. And this row of lights was created when King Rama returned back to his kingdom. So it's the rejoicing of the return of King Rama back to his kingdom. And King Rama had been sent into exile, and while he was out of his kingdom, away from his throne, the people were very saddened, and they were just remembering him and returning, waiting for his return. So when he did return, the whole kingdom lit up, and that is also known as Diwali. And let me say that many people will be lighting these lamps, although there's many fashionable lights now and candles that people light, but everybody looks for these earthenware lamps with the cotton wick and the oil. And that is quite symbolic actually, because it's symbolic of this body of clay in which we have this light, the soul that is sitting, and the idea is to keep this light always lit. So on Diwali, they make sure that this light is lit throughout the Badi Diwali, the big day, which I will explain in a few moments. But again, it's very symbolic that our light of the soul always remains lit. So leading up to Diwali, they clean their homes and they paint their homes. So corners of the houses that are neglected are thoroughly cleaned, washed, painted. And the idea behind this is that that Lakshmi will come. That Lakshmi will come if, your house is clean. If your house is not clean, then Lakshmi will not enter. So everybody makes a point of cleaning their homes. And the first day of Diwali is called Dhanteras. And Dhanteras is the day in which there is the worship of wealth, the worship of Lakshmi. And they put coins, people put coins in front of the deity idols, and they pay a lot of respect to this by putting red powder and putting rice on it. And so basically one is the worship of wealth, but also on this day, the first day of the 5 days, they buy some precious metal. Now what could be more precious than gold? So people actually buy a piece of gold and keep it, wear it. Again, it brings good omens to the house. Then we have something called Choti Diwali on day 2. And on Choti Diwali, what actually happens is 5 little divas are lit. And now, because they've just been cleaning, now they begin to slightly decorate their homes. And there may even be a few firecrackers on that day, but the decoration starts. And then on the Badi Diwali, which is the big Diwali or the worship of Lakshmi, main Diwali we say, the main day, that is when Lakshmi is worshipped. That is when there's a lot of food. I remember my mother used to create all kinds of different varieties of sweet and salty foods. And people visit each other and they're feeding each other this lovely snacks. And it's also a day that people wear new clothes. It's a day where people would start their new books, account books. So it's a kind of start of newness, the new year, the new day. And then there is the worship on the fourth day. There's the worship of the Govardhan Mountain. Now, Govardhan Mountain has been remembered in Hindu mythology as the mountain that Krishna lifted. And there's a big story behind that, which you can easily look up. But basically what people do nowadays to remember that time where Krishna helped the villagers and saved the villagers from Lord Indra, the rain god, is they build little mounds of symbolic, a replica of this mountain, by making cow dung hills, and then they clear it away. So again, it's symbolic of everyone coming together to clear away this hill. And that's how Govardhan Mountain is also remembered, that with everybody's help of cooperation, with everybody's finger of cooperation, the big task gets done, gets completed. And then the 5th day of Diwali is actually Bhai Dooj, where everybody meets, greets, there's a lot of festivity and fun and lightness and rejoicing. Now, if you look at all of this, you can see that firstly we have to begin to clean our inner home. Our inner home is the home here, the home of the soul. And Lakshmi, that is all goodness, all abundance, cannot come to us unless we have cleaned up that home, which is the heart and the mind. And as I emphasized, every little corner is cleaned before Diwali. And so now, at this point in time, we believe we're passing through very important times now, where we really need to look inside and clean our inner being and really rid it of any negativity, any impurity, any sorrow that we have taken, to truly forgive and to let go. Because if we do, then we are the ones that will benefit, right? Lakshmi, in the form of all abundance, Lakshmi known as the goddess of wealth, but if you look at it as an overall term, the goddess of abundance will come to me. So if I'm not feeling that abundance, then it's only I that is preventing myself from, receiving it, because I'm trapped still in my old ways or trapped in my own dirt. So let me really clean out the mind, and we do that by creating pure thoughts. And that is what is symbolized as the light, as that diva. The diva is bringing in, ushering in new light. It's the ushering in of the new dawn. It's the ushering in of new consciousness, a new way of thinking. And this new way of thinking is the soul conscious way of thinking. Because for so long we have been trapped in body consciousness. And this is the clay. This is the clay matter. As we say, dust to dust, ashes to ashes. So this body will go back to the earth. But it is the soul that lives forever and ever. So that light, that living light, lives on forever and ever. So when we shed the consciousness of the body, then the significance, the importance is given to the soul. And it's simply with the switch of one thought. So instead of focusing so much on the body and the limited successes of the body, I begin to focus on the soul and the well-being of the soul, the future of the soul. This is what is real soul consciousness, when my whole attention, awareness, is now focused on how do I, the soul, want to be? How do I, the soul, want to live? How do I, the soul, want to express myself? How do I, the soul, want to engage in this world through this body? So our whole awareness changes actually. And for the better, right? From my experience, for the better. So try it and see, right? Because this ushering in of new light is the ushering in of virtues. Every time I focus on a virtue, every time I focus on some power and quality, that is like bringing light into my life. So the real Diwali is to really bring in this light, means to light up my inner light, means to clean up the soul from inside, and it means to really make it such a clean place where Lakshmi can feel comfortable to sit. So with these thoughts, I wish you a very lovely Diwali and all the best. Om Shanti.
आइए इस दिवाली संस्कार परिवर्तन का उत्सव मनाएं।